Hi guys and welcome back on Top of Makeup. I hope you guys are doing great. As usual, this video is shot in 4K and there are subtitles available whether it's in French or in English if needed. And winter is almost here, so it is time to celebrate, and we are about to test a brand new palette. This is the Winter Wonderland palette from Cosmic Brushes, and as it says, it is a winter palette, so there are lots of cold tones in here and we're about to test it. Let's jump into it and see what she has to offer. So as usual, I'm about to prep my lids first with my pillowy space. Then I'm going to set the base with a translucent powder. And with the packing brush, I'm going to use this deep blue called Clear Skies and put the color on my outer corner and use my lower lash line as a guide. Dab the color in, so you'll have a very nice opacity. I'll now bring the color with a pencil brush to my inner corner. And in spite of all the blues that I have in my collection, I don't think I have such a deep marine blue. And while I'm working with this color, I'm going to bring her on my lower lash line and connect the two areas. And for the crease shape, I'm going to create a gradient, and to do so I'm going to use a lighter blue. Let's use Icicle. And I'm really happy to say that both of these colors are blending beautifully together. To have nice gradient, I'm doing some circular motions. And I love the blue, so this is some kind of perfect palette for me. With a dense fluffy brush, I'm going to try to add some dimension to this very dark blue using the shade Cold, which is between blue and purple. Let's see what happens. Gives a beautiful midnight sky vibe. I'll bring the color with my pencil brush a little bit, so the gradient gets smoother, like so. And because I don't want this shade to be too harsh, I'm going to use the shade Blanket, which is this light purple color, and apply it on the edge and on top of that shade. And blend the color out.
And I'm going to stretch the shape out. And I feel like I'm saying this all the time, but the closer you hold the brush, the more pressure you apply on your lid. So be sure of where you're holding the brush, depending on the results you want. Okay, so now that we have this blue sultry look, I'm going to clean the crease with a flat brush and some base. So I'm going very slow because I just want that line to be a little thinner. And as a transition color, I'm going to use the shade Shower, which is a very dark teal. And what I'm really happy with is that I don't have any fallout. And with another clean packing brush, I'm going to use this light teal called Peaceful next to Showers. And here we are, and we are almost done. There are many FX eyeshadow in this palette, and there is one in particular that requires my attention, and this is Winter Solstice. It appears blue in the palette, but it also shifts to green and pinky peach. I would have a really hard time describing it, so let's apply it and maybe it'll speak for itself. Ooh, yeah. So, I know it shows on camera, but I don't know what it shows on camera. What I see in the mirror here is a pink shift, which is beautiful on blue. It's a color combination I love. So here we are, and the eyeshadow work is now done with the Winter Wonderland palette. I'm going to bring some finishing touches off camera with mascara. I was thinking that along with the Beach Proof mascara, which is my favorite mascara at the moment, I might use a teal colored mascara from Glisten Cosmetics, which is the Spectral Lash on my lower lash line, and I'll see you in a minute with the final look. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like it because I seriously love it. So nonetheless, I like the look, but I also love the Winter Wonderland palette from Cosmic Brushes. That's a brand that never disappoints. This is my 4th palette of the brand, and what I must say is that they deliver each time they are releasing a new palette, and you want her in your collection if you're a fan of blue, such as I am. So that being said, and if you liked the video, please consider subscribing because that would help a lot. You can also find me on Instagram and on Twitter. Do not forget to like, comment and share, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.